Now let's dive into the Daily Playbook 90-day challenge where we are on day 8. This quote is by Fred Rogers, aka Mr. Rogers. If you could only sense how important you are to the lives of those you meet, how important you can be to people you may never even dream of, there is something of yourself that you leave at every meeting with another person. And that is so true. You know, when you walk into a room and you encounter someone, immediately you can probably sense the energy, right? You can feel if that person is irritated or if they're happy to see you. There's an energy that you experience and you feel. And sometimes it's based on like body language, but also I feel like there is an energy field that you can just experience. For most people who are in tune, they can feel that energy kind of radiating off a person. And we want to keep our vibe high. We want to keep our energy up, so that people feel really good and inspired and uplifted and encouraged in our presence. So the action for today is you're going to ask yourself, how do you want people to feel in your presence? And do they feel this way? These are 2 really powerful questions. And the way I want to turn these questions into an action is I want you to get out a piece of paper, and I'm going to find a page for me. Okay. And I want you to write down, how do I want people to feel ... You don't have to say in my presence, even though that's the question. How do you want people to feel when they're around you? How do you want them to be better off having come into your life? Is there an energy that you want people to feel when they first meet you? I want you to reflect on that and really think about that. And also think about the energy that they currently experience when they come in contact with you. Is that energy based on your emotions? Are you the type of person that when you're upset, it shows on your face and it shows in your energy, and it's hard for you to move out of that funk? Or are you a person that is consciously creating a space around yourself, like your aura, like an energy field around you where people feel good in your presence? It's our responsibility, the energy that we give off. It's our responsibility. And if you have an energy that is harboring resentment or, any kind of lower vibe emotions, or there's people that you don't forgive in your life, and every time you come in contact with them, they feel judged over again every single time. You might not think it's happening, but I bet if you ask those people how they feel in your presence, they would say that they feel judged. And it's not always the words that we use and what we say, but it's also how people feel. A great quote by Maya Angelou is, she said, I'm paraphrasing here, but people won't remember what you say, but they'll remember how you made them feel. And that is such a powerful quote, because they won't care if you said the wrong words or you weren't perfect in your delivery, but they'll remember the way you made them feel. So you want people to feel loved. You want them to feel encouraged and supported in your presence. And honestly, this is a question you got to ask yourself. How do I want people to feel? Do I want them to feel light and energetic? Do I want them to feel like they can be totally themselves with you? Do you want them to be able to open up? Do you want them to laugh and experience a lot of joy and laughter and lightheartedness? Do you want them to feel a deep presence? Do you want them to feel peace? Just ask that question and allow whatever flows out of you to just come. And then after you've let that flow out onto the page, how do I want people to feel? Ask yourself, do they feel this way? And this question might be a little painful because maybe people don't feel that way in your presence. Maybe you are recognizing that they maybe don't feel so good. Ask yourself this question of the person that you have the most difficult time with in your life. Who is that person that challenges you the most in your life? Ask yourself, how do they feel in your presence? Whoa, now that can be painful. That can be eye-opening. Because when we realize that there are certain people that maybe don't feel so good in our presence, that can be a painful moment. But acknowledging it helps to alleviate it. Because when we acknowledge something, we can then change it, right? So I'm thinking of a person in my head right now, the person who challenges me the most. And I work really hard at that relationship. I'm kind of aware of it already, but I can do more. I can make them feel even better. And I hope that you will take this lesson and apply it to your life and pick out that person that challenges you and send them love and positive energy. And, do that before you even come in contact with them. If you know you're going to come in contact with them or you need to pick up the phone and call them. I know we're all experiencing social distancing right now, so you might not be coming face to face with that person, but maybe you need to call them, or maybe you need to, you got to email them or text them or something. I don't know. Or maybe you'll find it within your heart to reach out to them and send them positive energy. But before you come into contact with people that you know are challenging, really armor yourself with love. Just soak love all over you so that they feel loved in your presence, and so you're protected as well energetically. You don't get reactive when they say something that doesn't feel so good to you, or you don't overreact in a different way, or your energy doesn't get funky. Like, you want to protect yourself, and love will do that. If you continue to choose love in all these situations, it's going to naturally heal whatever you're going through. So this was a longer video, but I hope you guys found value in it. I hope that you'll tag somebody if you did, and share the love, share the message, and I will see you guys tomorrow.